Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and you are once again welcome to this amazing session with me. My name is Udit Gupta, and I will be telling you five important fun facts regarding string theory in this one. I hope that you're pretty excited to know what is string theory, how exactly do we talk about it, what are the things we know, and what are the things we must know. So let's start off this class. But before I do that, let me tell you, you can come onto this best live learning app where there's a lot of innovation, there's a lot of teachers who are waiting just for you so that you can learn out the things that are there in a better way. That is what Oda class promises, a better teacher and a better future. So if you check out the link below, you're gonna find something called as the bridge course. Now, what exactly is this bridge course? This is a super awesome 1 week course that starts on Monday. Yes, you're right. 7 days we're gonna help you. We'll make sure that you are getting better each and every day. Now, once you come onto this course, it's not only going to be just learning for you in one way. There's going to be two topics, that is maths and science, both of them covered. If you see three maths and three science classes, this automatically means you will be learning a lot of concepts. In fact, there would be two chapters, one in math, one in science, that you can learn and finish off over here. What's next? Is there more? Yes, obviously. You might be having a lot of doubts. You might be having a lot of queries. Who'll solve it? The personal mentor teacher is there to support all your doubts, each and every one of them. And once you come here, then only you'll realize how good these people are. I mean, I personally know a lot of them, and I'll tell you what, this is a super amazing person that can help you academically in maths and science both. Now, it does not end here. On the app itself, you can find homework. On the app itself, you can find tests. And if you will see on the app again, you'll get some PDF books, and all these books you can use for your revision because it's human tendency to forget things. But how do we make ourselves better? By revising whenever we think we are forgetting it. All these things coming up for you, it's right there in the description. Find the link, press on it. This is going to be the link. You can find it out in the comment section. You can find it in the description below. And once you see it, all you need to do is click, and the rest will be taken care of automatically. So let me start off this session now. Let me tell you who am I. In case you don't know me, my name is Udit Gupta, and I've done my BTech from MNNIT Allahabad. I teach physics, and I have had more than 9 years of teaching experience. Let me tell you one more interesting fact about myself, that I've taught more than 1 lakh students. That means you are in the right hands. That means you can be the next one to learn a lot of things. Let's start off this session in five amazing facts about the string theory. Fact number one. What exactly do we have over here? We say that if we want to talk with respect to string theory, it's an absolutely different theory in physics that just says that I am the only one. It makes sure that you forget each and everything, whatever you know in physics till now, and it says everything is made up of very small strings, infinitely small strings, including gravity. Now you might say, sir, gravity is something that we experience, it's not something that we can see. But the string theory says that gravity is also a type of a string, and we can consider everything to be a string. Everything around you, including things at the level of quantum mechanics. Yes, that is my second point. That is, string theory relates not only your general relativity but quantum mechanics as well. Now, right now, if let us say we forget there exists something as a string theory, we say that general relativity is one thing, we say that quantum mechanics is another thing. We do not mix them up. But string theory is amazing in this way. It says that both of them are the same things. So it's really amazing to know that it says that I am the only thing. If you just consider me, then you have considered all of physics. Let's talk about fact number two. So once we assume, let us say that we assume that gravity cannot be considered as a particle for sure. But if we say that, let us say gravity is defined by a fundamental particle called graviton, and if you get two gravitons coming in towards each other, there is immense energy. There is so much energy, it cannot be calculated. It's physically impossible to think about it. That if you smash up two gravitons, the amount of energy that you'll get, it's unprecedented, and I just say that it's physically impossible to think of it with the physics that we know. But here comes a string theory. That's where it's amazing. It says that these particles, if considered in the form of strings, then they can collide, and it would be absolutely okay, because that is the beauty of the string theory, right? That if these particles are in the form of strings, they can collide and they would not create a scenario which is physically impossible for us. Isn't it amazing? Let's talk about the next fact. We have fact number three, that since we said that string theory relates general relativity to quantum mechanics, it does not differentiate that both the things are different. So strings can be anything. It could be photon, it could be electron, proton, neutron, quarks, whatever you take in life, whatever you know, everything can be considered in the form of a string. In fact, you and me, both of us, can be considered as strings as well. And the only problem that arises in the string theory is to understand how exactly these strings move, how exactly do two strings tangle and untangle from each other. And if we understand about this, we'll be getting to know a lot more about it, and hopefully, this theory could be the next big thing. Unfortunately, we are not at that stage to sort of get this theory on board, that you know what, let's study only this much, this would be the next thing. But if we go to fact number four, it tells you how difficult it is to get a complete hold of this theory. Now, the thing is that it requires some 10 dimensions. I mean, that if you just think of, your head will go round and round and you just might faint. The point is that right now, some people say that there are three dimensions, that is length, breadth, and width, right? Or height. And if you are a little learned, you will say, you know what? I know the fourth dimension, and that is the dimension of time. So, if you consider four dimensions right now, space and time, you say that, okay, this is all we know. But string theory says that, you know what? I require 10 dimensions. That means the mathematics involved to understand this is absolutely difficult. And it's so difficult to understand that I won't even go into it. All right. But yes, you should know this, that there are these 10 dimensions. And if you ask me that why exactly this theory came, and why do we say that this is something we should know maybe even a little about, the point was that there was something called as the black hole entropy. Now, we're not going to delve deeper into it, but to know what exactly happens inside a black hole, we have no idea. What is there on the other side? We have absolutely nothing to tell. But this theory, this is string theory, was able to tell that there is something on the other side through mathematics. You saw these 10 dimensions. The mathematics is really strong with this one. And since this theory was successfully able to describe that black hole entropy, we said, okay, it has some sort of a relevance right now. Let's go to the final fact that we know, and the final fact tells you that it was able to bring in a lot of mathematics together. So, if we talk about the present case scenario, not a lot of research is being done on this theory, because it is believed that this might not give you the perfect answers, that this might be just a hypothesis that somebody had earlier, and that we should not probably go deeper into it because it might be a waste of time. But one thing is for sure that it was so difficult to understand that it brought in a lot of branches of mathematics together. So not only did it describe the black hole entropy, but it brought together a great deal of branches of mathematics. And finally, the thing is that maybe right now we are not talking about it much. Earlier, this theory came. Initially, when it came, people thought that, this is a good thing, this is a new thing, this is something that relates a lot of things. It's getting the mathematics clearer to us. We should work on this. But once we started working, we saw that, it's not giving that many results. So at present, right now, there's not a lot of research being done on it. But let me tell you, it's so difficult. Maybe in some time from now, maybe in the next 10, maybe in the next 20 years, maybe you are the one who would be working upon this in later point of time. And maybe this is the thing that finally gets to be. Will it happen or will it not? It's up to you. It's up to time. I haven't seen the future and neither have you. So let us say that we'll keep it for later. But I'll tell you what you should not keep for later is downloading this Oda Class app, because this is the place where you learn a lot of things. Like I told you in the description below, you're gonna find the bridge course. It's a 1 week course where you get 6 classes, three each in maths and science, a personal teacher, homework and tests on the app. There's PDF books that we are sharing. There's the study report communication. There's the parent teacher meeting and a lot more fun. But if and only if you come and learn with us. So not only are you learning, let me tell you, you are also going to be earning once you press on this link right in the description. What are you going to earn? You can earn some coins. You can win some coins by coming onto the app there itself. You're going to find that there's a lot of coins to be taken. And these goodies, I hope that you are looking out to get your hands on some of these. If you just download the app, if you win some coins, you can order all these goodies by collecting all those coins. I really hope to see you over there. This is it from me. This is it from Udit from here, from this session. If you loved this class, if you learned something new, do not forget to like and share with your friends. And if you don't want to miss any more of these awesome classes, do not forget to press on the subscribe button. This is me saying bye bye and take